Frustrated with trigger clamps that slip under pressure or break when you need them most? I've found the 5 trigger clamps that actually hold strong and last. Our rigorous testing process, which includes stress tests with various materials and extended grip evaluations, has shown us exactly what separates reliable trigger clamps from the flimsy ones. Each model has unique strengths that could be perfect for your workshop, so make sure to watch the complete list. You'll find all the links with the best updated prices in the description. Here we go. Starting off, we have the IRWIN Quick Grip 6-inch 8-piece clamp set, and what caught my attention was how ridiculously easy these are to operate with just one hand. The quick-release trigger mechanism makes positioning and adjustments incredibly fast, which is a game changer when you're working alone on projects. These clamps deliver up to 150 psi of clamping pressure, which handles most light to medium woodworking tasks perfectly. The reinforced resin construction keeps them lightweight, so your hands won't get tired during extended use. What's even better is how quickly you can reposition them. No fumbling with screws or complicated mechanisms. I know you're wondering if they'll hold up over time, and that's where IRWIN's lifetime guarantee gives you peace of mind. However, keep in mind that the resin construction means they're not built for heavy-duty professional applications. They're designed for DIY projects, crafts, and general workshop tasks. During testing, I noticed the trigger gives you good control, though some users mention it can be tricky to gauge exactly how much force you're applying. Additionally, being mini bar clamps means they won't handle larger materials, but for most home projects, the 6-inch capacity works great. What really convinced me was the value of getting 8 clamps in one set. You'll always have enough for multi-piece assemblies. One consideration is that while they're perfect for beginners and hobbyists, serious woodworkers might want something with more clamping force for demanding projects. You'll find the link in the description. Next up is the BESSEY EHKXL12 600-pound trigger clamp, and what immediately stood out was the serious upgrade in clamping force compared to what we just saw, where the previous option delivered 150 psi. This BESSEY delivers a massive 600 pounds of pressure, making it perfect for heavy-duty woodworking and professional applications. The one-handed trigger operation feels incredibly smooth and controlled. But what's even better is the tool-free conversion between clamping and spreading. Just hit the push-button jaw release and you're ready to go. During my testing, I noticed how the ergonomic composite handle reduces hand fatigue, even during extended use sessions. The cold-drawn steel construction gives this clamp serious durability that budget options simply can't match. Unlike lighter clamps that might flex under pressure, this BESSEY stays rock solid when you really crank down on it. The build quality is immediately apparent when you pick it up. I know you're wondering if the extra clamping force is worth it, and for anyone doing serious woodworking or working with thick materials, it absolutely is. However, keep in mind that this level of force means you need to be careful with delicate materials. It's easy to overclamp and cause damage. What really convinced me was how consistently it maintains pressure without any slippage or loosening over time. One consideration is that this is definitely a step up in both capability and investment compared to lighter duty options, but BESSEY's reputation for lasting decades makes it worthwhile. You'll find the link in the description. At this position, we have the DEWALT 300mm trigger clamp, and what caught my attention was how it strikes the perfect balance between the lighter duty options we've seen and serious heavy-duty models. This clamp delivers 63 kilograms of clamping force, which puts it right in the sweet spot for most woodworking projects. Unlike the lighter clamps we looked at earlier, this DEWALT has the muscle to handle thicker materials and demanding applications without breaking a sweat. The one-handed trigger operation feels incredibly smooth and controlled. What's even better is the quick change button that converts it from clamp to spreader in seconds. No tools required. During my testing, I noticed how the I-beam bar construction stays rock solid under pressure, eliminating the flexing issues you get with cheaper models. The reinforced nylon body keeps the weight manageable, while the heat-treated bar adds serious durability. That'll last for years. The removable jaw pads protect your work surfaces, and they're easy to replace when they eventually wear out. I know you're wondering if it's worth stepping up from basic clamps, and for anyone doing regular woodworking or construction tasks, absolutely. However, keep in mind that the 62mm throat depth might be limiting if you need to reach deep into larger assemblies. What really convinced me was how consistently it maintains pressure without any slippage, even on demanding glue-ups. One consideration is that while it's more capable than budget options, it's still reasonably priced compared to premium German brands. You'll find the link in the description. Next up is the HORUSDY 8-pack bar clamps, and what immediately caught my attention was how much variety you get in one of affordable set. Where the previous options gave you single clamps, this package includes 4 6-inch bar clamps, 2 12-inch bar clamps, and even throws in 2 spring clamps for added versatility. The 150-pound clamping force puts it right in line with what we saw from the IRWIN, but here you're getting multiple sizes to handle different project requirements. What's even better is the quick change button that converts each clamp into a spreader without any tools. Just flip the mechanism and you're ready to go. During my testing, I noticed how the nylon body keeps the weight manageable, while the hardened steel bars provide solid durability that won't flex under pressure. The non-slip pads do a good job protecting your work surfaces, and the ratchet mechanism maintains consistent pressure throughout your project. The spring clamps are particularly handy for quick temporary holds or when you need extra hands during assembly. I know you're wondering if this budget-friendly option can really compete with name brands, and for hobbyists and DIY enthusiasts, it absolutely holds its own. The build quality feels solid and doesn't have that cheap plastic feel you get with some bargain clamps. The trigger action is smooth and the quick release works reliably. However, keep in mind that while they're great for the price point, serious woodworkers doing heavy-duty applications might want something with more clamping force than what this set offers. These shine on lighter projects, home repairs, and general workshop tasks. What really convinced me was the value proposition. Getting 8 clamps with this much variety makes it perfect for building your first clamp collection or tackling multi-piece assemblies where you need multiple clamps simultaneously. One consideration is that the lighter construction means they're best suited for light to medium duty tasks rather than heavy professional use. You'll find the link in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1, the WORKPRO Woodworking Bar Clamps 6-pack. And what surprised me was how this set delivers everything you need at a fraction of the cost we've seen from premium brands. This 6-pack gives you 4 6-inch and 2 12-inch bar clamps, which means you're getting the variety we saw with the HORUSDY set, but with a more practical configuration for most workshop tasks. The 150 pounds of clamping force matches what we saw from the lighter-duty options, but what's impressive is how solid these feel. Despite the affordable price point, the reinforced nylon construction keeps them lightweight, while the hardened steel bars eliminate the flexing issues you get with cheaper alternatives. What's even better is the quick release mechanism that converts each clamp to a spreader without any tools. During my testing, I noticed how smooth the one-handed operation feels, and the ergonomic handle design really reduces hand fatigue during extended use sessions. The non-marring pads do an excellent job protecting delicate wood surfaces, and they're replaceable when they eventually wear out. Unlike the premium options we looked at earlier, these give you serious versatility without forcing you to pay premium prices. The build quality feels surprisingly robust for what you're investing, and the metal ratcheting mechanism maintains consistent pressure throughout your projects. I know you're wondering if stepping down from brand names means sacrificing performance, and honestly, for most DIY and hobby woodworking tasks, these handle everything I threw at them without any issues. The clamping action is smooth and reliable, and I haven't experienced any slippage during demanding glue-ups. What really convinced me was getting 6 quality clamps that perform comparably to much more expensive alternatives, while building a complete clamp collection in one purchase. One consideration is that while they're perfect for light to medium-duty applications, serious professionals doing heavy construction work might want the extra clamping force we saw from the BESSEY. You'll find the link in the description. Now you know exactly which trigger clamp delivers reliable grip for your projects without falling into cheap options that fail when you need them most. All the links with current Amazon prices and detailed specs are in the description. Check them out because these deals change constantly.